What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745. And yes, the channel has hit 25,000 subscribers. A feat that I never dreamt of when I first began. So I can't even thank you all enough. But I do want to thank each and every one of you. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't quite expecting this. But I wanted to make some sort of video addressing this and just thanking all of you. And setting up a 25k Q&A. So if you want to be part of that, just leave a question in the comment section below. So I will have that and maybe something else for you as well. And then in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the Spiderman game coming out. Plus we're going to have another poll. I think the last poll worked out really well and you seem to like it. Speaking of that, by the way, Moon Knight should get his own video probably right around the weekend. So stay tuned for that. And we'll continue giving you a choice on that series. So look for another poll in that video. As for this current poll on this video, assuming that no new content comes out, kind of as a thank you, I want to give you the option of choosing what I do next. Now this video that you're going to be voting on will most likely come out on Thursday. And even if there is a new spec up, we'll still try to post that up. So hopefully you can see the following options. It's going to be either Team Spotlight, an ARC video, a new MAA series, one that I talked about a long time ago, but that's all I'm going to say about it. It'll be a bit of a mystery. And the final two choices are a Gorgon Inhumans video, or an Inhumans video focused on Black Bolt. Let me know what you'd prefer in the poll, or in the comment section below. And as for the rest of the video, well, we're going to do a flurry of attacks. And beating teams with these two really isn't that difficult. Or I guess you could just say with the Blaster E3 and Spitfire, that's about all you need. But anyways, E3 has been going on, and one thing that really caught my eye is a brand new Spiderman game for the PS4. It's being developed, or it's mostly developed, I'm not sure, by Insomniac Games. And I'm going to link you to the Marvel.com article about it, plus it has the trailer on there, so you can see how amazing it looks for yourselves. Now I'm just going to admit right now, I've enjoyed many different Spider-Man games, even ones that may not have been critically acclaimed. I have quite a few in my collection. Him being my favorite superhero probably plays a part in that, but web swinging around cities, doing all sorts of acrobatic moves, and just facing classic enemies, it's hard to top. So I'm really hoping this game is just going to be better than all the rest. I have to say it does look quite impressive. Now it being only on the PS4 is kind of lame, even though I do have one. Fortunately, of course Sony has the license, so they decided to make it an exclusive, but I don't think that's the best choice. That is one downside right now, at least in my opinion. Now I don't have too much other information about the game yet, and in the trailer they don't show any boss fights. So I'm hoping some of his villains show up. The only real quote I've seen is that the game is going to feature a more seasoned Peter Parker, so basically he's already going to be a master at fighting and traversing the city. It's not going to be based on the next movie. There was also another really interesting part of this quote. It said, the IGN article, which I'm also going to link in the description, Spidey's also going to be struggling to balance his absurdly chaotic personal life and career. So what could this mean? Will you have to try to take photographs while you're playing? Like setting up cameras? I don't know, it could be interesting, it could be nothing, and it could end up being annoying. So hopefully we can find some more information on that soon. By the way, you can actually pre-order this game on Amazon right now. I'm really tempted, but I'm going to have to wait. I'm definitely getting it though, without question. So once it comes out, maybe I'll try to record it and do a playthrough of it. That could be a pretty awesome video series. Other than that, Injustice 2's coming out. I'm not sure what other comic related games, but Zelda, Dead Rising 4, and just about everything had my interest. I don't even know what I would say my favorite is. But E3 is always a really exciting time for me. I don't know about you. As for Marvel Avengers Alliance, I'm sure something new is going to come out really soon. And in this match, this team looked like it had incredibly low stats. Then we barely did damage to them, at least compared to some other teams. and they did quite a bit of damage to us. So it was a real shock, I have to admit. After we took out their agent, I was a little bit more happy with what was going on, and I figured we just need to take Spitfire down as well. So we're going to use Sleeping Tiger on her, then we get our follow-up, and the rapier puts her away. So with only Cyclops remaining, we really shouldn't have any trouble with this one. We'll use Close the Gap, then a Blood Moon, and it does very solid damage, actually ending the fight. But you know what? The bigger question is, what was going on with this guy's armory? So I decided to check it out. And now I see he has a very explosive offense. Tons of level 15s. But yeah, his defense was on the low side. He had some of the lowest HP I've seen. Especially with someone with all these 15s. And a decent armory bonus. But still, good fight. And now on to our final opponent for this video. It's going to be Pestilence Beast and Enchantress. And if you remember from our older video, we learned destroy Beast first. So we are absolutely going to let him have it. Spitfire opens up on him and does a very nice amount of damage. The rapier then easily knocks him out. And that allows us to also target Enchantress. So after a Sleeping Tiger, we're going to do a Fiery Fist. And she does barely hang on. Plus we don't get a follow-up attack. The thing about Enchantress is though, we know she's going to do a debuff, and that will trigger our preemptive counter. So yeah, at least offensively, that is something you may want to think about going forward. And in all honesty, you have to think about it on offense as well. But hey, at least the enemy agent is going to get to do a few things on his turn. One of them being the Blackest Void. So with Moon Knight, we'll clear our debuffs, then throw some Crescent Darts. Now like we saw in the past, this can trigger the rapier. And it actually will right here, so it proves it once again. So it really hurts the enemy agent. And that allows us to finish him with a Fist of Khonshu. That's going to be the end of this one, but I want to thank you all again. Make sure you vote in the poll. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.